It's like
Just
I've been
kidding.
yelling the
I shot
whole
the
fucking
one
time.
going for reinforcements. That's right.
You shot the warg in front of you.
No, I've been yelling this.
Yeah, you were yelling it, and he totally forgot and spaced out and didn't even remember.
And I keep
and you're
yelling.
you're not looking at him watching him shoot people. You're fighting people.
Neal,
Marius,
don't tell me how to
shoot the
role
fucking
play. don't you dare, Neal.
Marius shoots the warg. Come on, Marius.
No, I've been yelling this the whole time.
Yeah, and he's been fucking ignoring you. He's not paying any attention. Look at him.
You can't
look at him
now to choose that he role plays that he ignores me. My God.
But Neal, what about the warg running away? Wouldn't he have been back attackable?
If you could see him, which possibly, maybe, you still cast your spell. Whatever.
Well,
we're not going to retcon
cast it because nobody was back attacked. But okay.
That's too late. This is not.
But no, when he says I attack this, you're like, no, do this other thing instead. But when, like, if you were right next to him when he was doing it, yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be legit. But you're like 15, 20 feet away in battle with these people. You can't see what he's doing. He's like, shoot this guy.
I didn't say it to him. I've been yelling it over and over again, Neal.
Why didn't you complain when he fired the first shot against the other orc?
I did. I've said it 3 times. The beginning when I interpreted
he keeps ignoring you. He keeps ignoring you.
Neal,
he's going to continue to ignore you.
That's a really weird choice that you're making. You're deciding that he ignores me.
Because he is. The only reason he's not ignoring you is because of the metagame and the fact that you guys can communicate.
So no,
I agree with Neal.
Let me say this. I'm not ignoring him. The reason I've chosen it is because me, the person, has the memory of a goldfish.
Yeah.
But Marius would actually have shot the runner.
This is a dicey situation. I understand your guys' frustration, but Marius, like, you know. If you yell at him before he makes his attack, yell at him before he declares his attack. Once he declares his attack and then he changes it based on something is said out of game, that's super fucking fishy.
No, but you're gaming this too much. Like he just said, his character would hear, shoot the one going for reinforcements.
Give me an intelligence check, Marius. That will solve this.
Okay.
21 on your intelligence check. You remember at the last moment.
He's gonna fail.
Where you're
at. Okay, I attack the warg.
Yeah.
All right. Let me make an intelligence check to see if I hate him for this. And wow, I do. I hit it.
I rolled a 32. Perfect 20.
Actually, that's a fail, Jeff. You don't hate me for this, or him for it. You don't hate anyone. 21's a pass.
I made my own check, Neal. It was a 20. I need to clear.
I needed a 19. Rolled a 20.
Marius, you're hitting the warg, AC 14. You clear by a lot.
Can I shoot the arrow down his throat and it comes out his asshole and all of his innards like just come out?
If you kill him with this blow, that's what, 14 to 19 is 1 to 24. That's max damage. That's 4d8 plus whatever your bonus is.
Yeah.
23.
23, that is probably a kill. I don't think they can survive. Oh, they can technically survive that. He does not survive that.
Rip.
The arrow goes down the throat, out the butt-ish area, and just like flies a few hundred more feet until it softly lands in the ground, covered in guts and poop.
I literally yell at him. I literally go, "What the fuck?"
Is that
in the midst
everyone?
of battle? But it could just be me yelling because I'm getting hacked at by 4 wargs. You guys don't know.
Yeah.
We'll just assume that Ryan fails the initiative or the intelligence check. He's like,
yeah. Let's roll an initiative roll. Marius, you are now no longer. Oh shit! He gets an attack of opportunity when you do that, which doesn't really matter because they haven't hit you much. Yeah, that's a miss. Doesn't matter. Give me an initiative roll. Someone for the team.
Someone better than me.
I'll do it.
No.
Ah!
Oh, never again. Never again.
2 10s in a row.
So predictable.
I high five Ryan.
Okay. What's your name? Jasper.
What?
Let's get the wargs around you.
Oh.
One of them hits you with his teeth ripping into the... He finds a spot between your shoulder plates and sinks their teeth in there for 5 damage.
Okay.
Wojtek, the wargs are... Stop rolling off the table. Are not successful in biting you. And the orc sitting on top... The first one, you deflect his blow with your Morningstar. I'm sorry, your longsword, no problem. The second one actually gets his spear into you. That's not a d6. Where's the d6? And, gets a nice stab on your thigh for 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all the remaining people in front of us.
I cleave.
Do it.
20.
There you go. That is a critical on the first guy.
2d8 plus 2. He's dead.
Oh yeah,
Next-
he falls to the
Next
ground.
one. Oh my god, it's... I forgot it keeps subtracting. That's...
Yeah, just a flat d20 for this one.
No.
No. The longsword slams against his armor, hitting one of the studs. A couple of the studs doing no damage. Jasper brings his Morningstar onto a warg beside him.
For 9.
Wargs are size large, please.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh.
No, I
Okay.
lied. Wargs are size medium. That roll stays.
Okay.
I lied.
Well, it's a 9, but yeah. I didn't add the +4.
Oh, okay, so it's a 9 total?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, I also have forgotten to mention the one that is covered in spiders. He has been doing nothing but playing with spiders and avoiding spiders for a
But
few
that
rounds.
means he still takes 1 point of damage every one.
Same with the
it
warg,
does.
right?
Alongside
Yes, and the
Rock.
warg is taking damage too.
Okay.
Cool. Cool beans.
Whoops. Sorry.
This, and let's move him to this. There we go. Mr. Varnouche, are you making an
Yes.
action?
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot with my bow this time.
Do it.
If there is someone I can shoot from a back, I would go for that one.
None of the orcs have retreated yet, although there's only one orc left, and he is, well, he's very focused on Wojtek.
Okay,
Well,
I'll
I
attack him.
shouldn't say anything else.
Or did the spider one die?
Oh, yeah, him too. I forgot about the spider guy.
Okay, well, I'm shooting this guy. And I'm failing. But
No,
I
you're
get 2 shots per turn.
Yeah. Marius?
What is? I guess the runner is too far off to shoot now.
He's too far off to see at this point.
Okay.
It's pitch black.
I'll attack whatever is closest to me.
Okay, that would be the warg, one of the wargs behind Jasper.
Okay, we'll do that then. 26.
Nice, critical. +2 for back attack on that one, but 28 does still clears by just 10.
Okay. 16 damage.
Okay. 1, 2.
3 hit dice, probably dead.
Correct. You drop a warg to the ground. That means there's only 3 on Jasper now. Okay. Anyone else? Or second attacks? Jasper second attack. Everyone's second attacks, actually. You all getting multiple attacks.
I already made...
Cool.
Didn't I?
Barnouche, you're attacking who, Barnouche?
The orc again.
Okay. That is a miss on the orc. The orc's...
J. Pizzles
And
killed
Jasper
them.
hits. Jasper, you do 10 to the warg that you are fighting. He is now just a bloody mess, but he is still limping on in combat. Is that everyone's second attack?
I haven't
mine.
attacked yet.
Marius?
Oh, was that was our first attack. Okay. I'll make that one.
22.
Hit.
If it's a back attack on somebody, that's a 24 possible crit, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes, sweet. $11 damage. Possible kill.
That'd be a terrible
Here we go.
health roll. But it's possible.
11 damage drops the warg to the ground.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Jasper now has 2 wargs on him. Wojtek still has 4.
I say, I could use some help! And I'm going to swing at the last orc that's not covered in spiders.
Hit.
D8 plus 2. 9. He's dead.
Drops him to the ground. He falls off his warg.
Hit the throat. Mr. Varnouche, roll for initiative.
Yes.
We'll just call it not Ryan.
Oh.
Damn it! We're all bad at this.
We're all pretty fucked and bad. Dude.
All right, JP, you're next though, because you're the only one to do it right so far.
No, I rolled a 10 earlier.
Yeah, you got a 3. The rest of us have actually only rolled bad.
Oh, okay.
There is a baying sound from down the road, and the wargs all kind of, their ears perk up at the sound, and they kind of give a growl and turn to flee.
What
This
is a
I
means
get
baying
that
like
sound?
17
means
attacks
that
of opportunity.
Jasper gets the attack of opportunity on the one in front of him, not the ones behind him, and Wojtek gets the attacks of opportunities on the 2 in front of him.
And I don't get any because I'm ranged?
Right. Attacks of opportunity are melee only.
Do I add back to this?
Yes, you do add back, so +2 to hit.
14. Hit.
14 is a hit.
7.
7
Roll-
to the
Roll
warg.
3 ones for me.
It's a possibility. No, sorry.
Okay, and then the other one. D20 plus 8. 13.
Is just a miss.
Okay.
What does a baying sound like? Can we hear the... Oh, so a howl. Okay.
Bay and a howl are very similar.
What is this on? The warg?
Yeah.
Yes.
For 9?
Is an uninjured warg in front of you who does live, and... Oh no, this is the warg that you've been pounding on. He dies. Then the second warg in front of you... No, you already killed one. No, yeah, we're good. That's all your attacks. Perfect. The remaining wargs that aren't killed bound off back towards the city. There are bodies scattered all around you and the carcasses of wargs as well. You guys give a sigh of relief and also a sigh of concern because one did get away.
We're
No
gonna have
shot,
to.
even at long.
And we can't do any shots the round after on them? On the back?
It's pitch black out. You can't even see the wargs. You can shoot.
I have
ranged
blind
if they
fighting.
But I'm a,
I have blind
I'm a
fighting.
gnome.
I have blind fighting.
Oh my god, he's got
I'm a
blind
gnome.
fighting.
If you roll a 30 on your blind fighting on a perception check, I will allow you to get a shot off at know the location of a warg.
So
But it's dark and they're pretty far away, and they're
That's
not
nearly
making that.
impossible.
I like the idea of Marius just going, I have blind fighting! I got blind fighting!
Do it. I have blind fighting. Here we go. Ah, so cool.
So, well, you still think you know where it is. It's an auto miss, but you know.
Okay.
So Marius is like, "Shut up, everyone! I've got this."
I have blind fighting as well, but I'm not
And
that
the arrow
excited
just
about
sails and sails.
That was a fire arrow, by the way, Neil.
yeah.
That was
Yeah,
my
for
best
episode.
arrow. It was yeah.
it. He was really excited about it.
I was saving it for this moment.
I'm so confident.
We actually see a nuclear bomb go off at the distance.
I think we got them, guys. Good job.
What do you guys do?
All right, everyone, collect the clothes. It's not gonna get easier from here, but at least we got the fucking uniforms.
Yeah, I
I
collect the
I-
films.
I
What?
guess I'll put on the
And then I
uniform.
start taking the clothes off of one of the orcs, the one that seems least damaged next to me, or something like that.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, you find some. You know, all the clothes have tatters and holes in them anyway. They're not nice clothes. They're all worn, so it doesn't look too suspicious. A little blood stain just makes it more authentic, actually. So you guys gather up the clothing. What are your names? Marius and Wojtek. You can find clothes that fit you no problem. Mr. Varnouche and Jasper. None of these outfits will fit you. You are
Well, they're-
way
It's
too small. and
just
way
cloth,
too
right?
broad. What?
It's just cloth, right?
Can we
Yeah.
crudely tailor them?
Yeah.
Do any of you have anything that you could use to tailor clothing with?
Let me look.
I've made belly shirts in the past, Neil, so I can just make that for Mr. Varnish. Just a cute little belly shirt, good for the summer.
Sure. Yeah, you can make a belly shirt.
Okay.
Neil, I have a singing proficiency, so I am able to make clothes.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, we're not playing
It tracks. It tracks.
Cinderella edition.
Shit.
Well, I have blind fighting actually, if that helps. you. So
I
No
do
one
as
has
well.
needle and thread.
I do as well, thus...
when
we
I
got-
say crude tailoring, I mean cut off the parts that are too big. No, like
Yeah, can we just
sewing.
do that?
All right, so you're just like hacking off the sleeves that go down too far.
Yeah,
Essentially, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. You give it. You know, you get Jasper close enough to the light without actually stepping into the circle of light to get a look at your work, and it's pretty shoddy. Like the insignia of the officer's arm, of the not of the officer of the orc's arm is like way down by Jasper's elbow instead of all the way up by the shoulder, and it's just the front is also like the V is kind of near his crotch instead of up on his chest, and it's just
Actually, so as I look down, I like look at myself and I kind of like look at the rest of the part. I'm like, I don't think this is gonna work. I I look at the ring on my finger, then say the words and turn invisible.
what are the words?
The words are Hist Salwa.
You wouldn't know that. I know you have the character sheet, but you wouldn't know that. I'm sorry.
We
Like,
argue.
you would-
What? You
you
told me
would-
like 2 episodes ago that I would have that, and now this episode you're like, you wouldn't know that.
No, you would have.
I don't
the-
like you this week. You wouldn't know that.
But like the only person that knew about it was Wojtek.
He's so.
That's
Yeah.
up to Neil. I'm not gonna. I've already
So
done it
Wojtek's
before
the
in
only one that knows the
campaign.
words, is what you're saying, Jen?
Yes.
The question of if I would have told him. He has the ring, so I would assume it doesn't make sense that he's like,
I've already
Oh,
done
so
it in the campaign as well, so we'd have to retcon shit.
You
but-
put on the ring, and it doesn't do anything, and you're like, what the fuck?
Okay, I go kill.
And then Wojtek is like,
Varnoosh
hey,
then.
you have to say these words with it.
I
And
just
then you
go
sit-
and kill Varnoosh. We just end her and her stupid fucking. And then I go find her raccoon and take a shit on the raccoon and then kill that raccoon as well.
but then Mr. Varnoosh Zombie Edition comes out
Yep.
for the third hour.
Yep.
You contract raccoon rabies.
All he does is follow you around and sing and say you can't do things. Yeah, as Neil said, he tries it, and then I'm like, you got to say these words.
Okay.
And then I do that.
Also, Leia would have totally had sex with me and married me
Probably.
to have more sex.
I mean, she needed to sleep sometimes, so.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
And then I just kind of like wait there.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on the party to do something.
I assume he turned invisible. The clothes, Mr. Varnoosh, do you have any ability to make it into a tiny size for yourself?
Neil, I have my thief stuff, but I doubt it's gonna help, right?
I mean, you give me a solution. What do you do?
I'm an armor smith. Couldn't I kind of have some tailoring
I-
of some sort?
Like, what
You
if
don't
I
have a
put on
needle
my-
or thread or, any tools like that.
No, I would
I
use
don't
like
have that with
my
the-
sword or hand knife or whatever I have.
But again, like you can. How do? If
Because
you can,
I have the thief's lockpicks and all that
That-
jazz.
Jen, what are you getting at?
I don't know what you're. Yeah.
I don't know.
talking-
It's like it's small tools that are kind of like needles and.
Yeah. Okay, Neil, I
You're not-
lockpick her a jacket.
You can't lockpick. You can't knit or sew with lockpicks.
No, I just use like
Singing
I-
though,
But again,
I
like
have a
you
or
you
blind
cut
fighting.
any clothes that you cut for Mr. Varnoosh. Mr. Varnoosh, how tall are you?
Really short.
It's like
You're really tiny.
3
So
feet.
You're
what if we
3'3".
Okay, what if we
So
just
Jeff, imagine
take
like
the-
you're wearing your shirt and your logo
it.
is the there's
Yeah,
no
you're right.
fucking way.
It wouldn't work. no
Okay,
way.
what if we just take the V, cut it off, and then put it over my thing or something?
How do you put it over your thing? How do you sew it to it?
Mr. Varnoosh.
I
Here's the
just
cover.
basically I would.
No, it's
tie-
fine. It's fine. Listen,
Okay.
you don't need the V, okay? There's normal people in that city. You're just with us. You're gonna be my friend. You're an entertainer. You sing and you frickin' dance. Can you do that?
Yes.
Then
I
that's
will
what you'll
put on
do.
my chainmail. I think it's gonna be better this way.
All right, you go put on your chainmail.
While she's doing
Remember-
that, I also put on the boots.
You cannot cast spells while in chainmail. At 0 spells.
I know.
Cool. Excellent. The party is gathered, and what are you guys doing now?
It's late at night. It's gonna be weird for us to walk in, especially since there's a chance that they're looking out for people like us. I say we sleep, maybe even wait a day, and then we try to enter town as normal people.
I would agree with this.
All right, let's make our way into the forest and try to find a safe spot to make camp.
We should camp with Lothar. He can protect us.
Did you say Latad?
Yes.
All right, we can find your frickin' raccoon, but let's just make camp.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys make camp?
Yeah, but we go further into the forest and
With the raccoon.
march for like an hour into the forest, try to find a safe spot to make camp.
Okay. There's some trees around, but it's not a heavily forested area. It's actually mostly open plains, but you can find, treed sections and groves of trees and clusters of 30 or 40 trees.
Sure.
That's where you left the raccoon. So you trek back out there in the darkness, and find more or less the same area where the raccoon is. And Jen, you give your little call, and
Yeah.
what's your raccoon's name?
Lothar.
Latad.
Rocket comes up and finds you.
Okay. Ah, it is great to see you, my friend. Me, 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 me.
It shits.
No, that's actually my shit because I'm invisible. As it drops.
That'd be a form of attack. You'd become uninvisible.
Would
Yeah,
it though? I
that's
guess
true.
my shits would be in a
Biological
form of
attack.
That's assault, brother.
Yeah.
It's a rather shitty attack.
Okay. We go to sleep, I assume.
Okay. You find some area to curl up and pass out. You
Before
take
we
Neal-
do that, I
Yes.
ask Wojtek if he has any more heal spells for the night.
Would I know that if I sleep, I'm going to be able to reset my powers?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay. I look at him, and what do I see? Describe for me the damage that you had if you had to put a number to it.
Ryan, what's your HP at?
If I had to say, I would say I've been hurt about
Ryan, this is out of character, man. You can just
7 points of damage.
7
I
out
look
of
at him.
42?
I look him up and down. I'm at 9 overall health right now, so I'm actually like bleeding out of every single
Wait,
orifice
what?
on my body.
I didn't realize you were that low.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize you took damage.
And he comes over, he like slouches over next to me in the dark forest. And he's like,
I've got a scratch on
"If
my
you
arm.
could heal me, my arm and shoulder, they're pretty sore." And I look at him and I lean in real close and I go, "Mate, I tried to piss and I felt like my dick was gonna fall off. I am in the worst shape I've been in a long time. Let me see what I can do if I heal myself first."
As he says, this small flecks of blood scatter on your cheek.
So it's D. What's moderate heal? It's D10.
D10 plus 1 for moderate.
Just one? Okay, so 10. D10 plus 1. So 19. And then I look at him and I go, and my wounds like kind of clear up. And I'm like, you know what? Here's one for you. And I give him a light wound, which is just D8, right?
Yep.
You get 3.
Sweet.
I go, all right, let's sleep on this, and I should have more tomorrow. Everyone looks pretty okay, though, right?
Yeah.
Neil, can I ask you, change self? Would I be able to change the clothing? Because it's saying I can alter the appearance of my form, including clothing and equipment. But, like,
Then if it says you can alter the clothing, then you can alter the clothing.
I'm not sure. Because after that it says to appear 1 foot shorter or taller, thin, fat, or in between humanoid, or generally man-shaped bipedal creature. Blah, blah, blah. So is it saying I can't, or I can change the clothes?
You can, including clothing and equipment.
But can I change their appearance, or only their size?
The spell enables the wizard to alter the appearance of his
Yeah.
form, including clothing and equipment, is the first sentence.
But
Yes,
then
Jen,
it says
yes.
to appear 1 foot shorter, blah, blah, blah.
You can change your size and, like...
Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, that's a very
Yeah.
valid question. I'm sorry. I don't mean... I was condescending.
I mean, if you want to say yes, I'm fine with it.
Oh, no, yeah, you can totally alter... Yeah, because Sorry, I was being a dick. Earlier, later in the spell, it says the caster cannot duplicate a specific individual, which means that you can alter your appearance however you please, except
Okay,
not for a
so I
specific person.
can make my clothes Varasi looking.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so I'm gonna sleep on that.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. And you guys just bed down for the
He was
evening.
answering a Skype message. That's why I didn't respond.
Can I get order of watches for you guys? Remember, spellcasters should bookend the watches so they get their full sleep.
I'll go first.
Since, fuck, I guess I'm not a spellcaster. Okay. Actually, Neil, what are the do I get any penalties if I don't sleep today?
You'll give me a con check, and if you fail your con check, we'll just give you penalties.
Okay. I don't sleep. I stay up invisible.
Oh, you have fucking like 19 con, don't you?
8? Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I don't think I can fail it. Well, I guess I
Yeah.
can if I won, but
Maybe I should have said willpower checks. It's too late now. Can't retcon it.
nope.
All right. You all bed down for the night. Order goes Wojtek, followed by
I can go. Doesn't matter when I go.
Ryuzilla, followed by JP, followed by Jen. Cool. And let's see what happens in the night. Random encounters are nil. Search party. Nil. Perfect. The night passes uneventfully. Mr. Varnouche wakes you all up as the sun comes up. And you are all awake, if maybe a little bit hungry.
So I say, can I have gotten some food for them, or is that not possible?
Not if you're taking watch.
What if I ask my raccoon to go get some berries for the humans?
Your raccoon returns without any berries.
Okay, fine. Well,
But you do notice there's a lot of berry juice on and around his face.
That's what I figured.
Are you sure that's berry juice?
I'm like, oh, Lothar, you did it again. So I wake up everyone and I'm like, friends, good morning. A few weeks ago, I met this party surrounded by thieves. I needed somebody. I screamed for help and you rescued me. And then I was hit by a tree. When I woke up, everyone was okay. And then I found out I lost my spells for the day. When we heard... we then heard some chants. They were saying, clever rat. We slayed those men right off the bat. We rescued the baby, child of prophecy. I sang her some song and said, who's your daddy? Then we thought those men weren't very clever. But then a rat comes out wielding a cleaver. We slay the rat and his tiny fellows. We escape with our lives and become prophecy heroes. For I am Mr. Varnouche. This is my mighty steed Lothar. Some say we are farouche, but we are also of great honor. Let's rid the land of the Voraci. They bring only pain and misery. I have to protect my dear family. And today I am here with my fellow party. Let me introduce you... let me introduce you, daytime or something, to Wojtek, Marius, and Jasper. I know deep in my heart, we shall be friends forever.
Did you notice that a lot of that rhymed?
Wait,
Jen, you get 250 extra experience.
she just wakes up and does this?
Yeah, she just wakes up
Oh,
and does
sorry,
it, but
he
that was
wakes
fucking
up?
epic, so...
Can I picture him
That
on
was good.
a tree stump, like addressing
Yeah.
us as we wake up?
Yeah.
As it's happening, I'm looking around like it's like when you're in a Transformers movie and the Transformers are snaking and you're like, well, that doesn't make any fucking sense because they're giant, like 20-foot creatures. I'm just looking around. I'm like, the fuck
Oh,
is going on here?
Good morning,
Why
my
is this happening?
friends.
I
wrote you a song during the night.
I tip Varnouche a gold.
Thank you, thank you.
Neil, as this, or I guess this is a better question for Jen. Jen, as this is going on, do I notice that you have any like daggers on your person, like at
I
your
have a
side,
dagger.
or?
I do have a dagger.
Okay. When I see that, and after you finish, I go and grab the bag of, or I go and grab my bag and pull out the black bone dagger, and then hand it, like present it to you. Be like, I can't use this.
Ooh, this is a great dagger. Ooh, I've
That
never...
weapon is very powerful.
What does it do?
Use it carefully. Well, one time... Actually, I wouldn't know that. It's just very powerful as far as I understand it. You stab things, and then mostly they go away.
All right, I will try it. It seems.
Can you sing an impromptu song about it right now?
I can
this
make it
great
one for
moment?
tomorrow. I shall use this dagger, and I shall become a slayer of evil Voraci. They shall go down with pain and misery. I will work on a bigger poem for you for next week.
Mr. Varnouche, I like you. You remind me of a child.
Well, I do have some children. 3 of them, actually. They're very nice.
Very
Well
good.
mannered.
Wait, and I've
Aha!
seen her cast spells, right, Neil?
Yeah.
I go back in as I'm like putting things up. I find the spell book. I'm like, oh yeah, and I take the spell book and go and hand it to Miss Monsieur Varnouche as well.
Whose spellbook is this?
This is Leia's.
Okay, you now have Leia's spellbook. Add it to your character sheet. Its weight is 5 pounds.
Okay, my eyes go wide. Ooh! How did you get this? This is worth a lot.
The owner died.
We were guarding this
horrible
woman
death.
for like a week, and then she died, and I took all of her
Yeah,
stuff.
she died really bad.
Yeah.
I shall study it. I will become a mighty wizard after that, maybe. It's going to be good for us.
Maybe.
Thank you. I like that you enjoyed the poem so much that you gave me these things. It's very nice. I will make...
The poem was all right. It just it was heavy in my bag. But the poem was pretty good. It was not bad.
Thank you. I like you, Jasper.
I just like walk off.
It was the best damn poem I've heard in at least a week, maybe 2.
What do you guys all do now?
We take a break.
I was going to try and leave it on a cliffhanger, but okay.
I mean, unless I would assume we just go to the town, but yeah, it is break time.
Well, we discussed maybe giving it even another day, so we would.
Oh, is how far away did we go from like the fight last night? How far away did we walk?
Hour or so.
Oh, so we're nowhere near it, basically.
Right.
From the town? I mean, you're like an hour away.
How far are we from like the main road? Can we see the main road?
Yeah, you can't see it, but you know what direction it is. It is south of where you are.
Okay. Well, I guess I turned to Void Tech and I'm just like, what's the plan? You want to wait here for a day?
I mean, it's up to you guys, but I think we give it another day before we let the heat, kind of wash over. Let them forget about the fact that there's some people that might have taken some of the Veracity clothes. It's a big fucking city. I mean, there's a good chance we'll get in no matter what, but I just want to play it safe.
Okay.
Well, we have killed several of their scouts. They probably will not forget so soon.
Yes, but you fucking remember, one got away, right? Do you remember that one now?
I heard you screaming in the middle of battle to take it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I was surrounded by 4 wargs.
There was a warg in my face, and I
had 4.
Well,
needed
thanks
to
to you,
recruit.
there's gonna be 100 of them if they fucking see us.
There may be many. I think perhaps some sort of subtlety will be best here.
That's alright. The emo one is correct. We'll walk in. This will be my dancing, singing friend, the entertainer. And I have a plan. I will be a cook. We need to get closer. And if I can get close enough to the food, I have a chance to maybe get rid of this general in a very easy way.
I just kind of like.
Dun dun dun!
The general.
That's one of the. No,
I
that's
guess.
the scene. That's the scene where the camera's at my back as I'm looking at Void Tech, and then Void Tech says that, and the camera does that quick zoom like the squirrel, and I just like look back at the camera.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yes, yes, exactly. It's a famous GIF. Let's take our break, and we'll come back and go into the show right after this. So we'll see you guys in just a bit. 3 minutes of ads. We'll see you then.